Oh, my relatives, welcome to another program, Eagle and Condor. And today, February the 11th, we will be having an interview with Bobby Young of the well-known in the Bay Area, the Bobby Young Project. It's a musical rhythm and blues rock and roll group. And Bobby will share with us, because this is also February, the National Black History Month celebration. We're going to be celebrating that with Bobby, and he is of mixed blood. He is Cherokee and African American, and he'll share with us his life experiences. But before we do that as well, my relatives, I mentioned Mexica New Year coming up. Here in San Francisco, it will be celebrated on March the 11th from 4 to 9 p.m. at San Francisco City College on Valencia Street. So mark your calendar. And of course, I said in the past that the Mexica New Year will be in San Jose on March the 15th through the 17th. And March 15th in particular is Cali Native Night. So tune in on that at San Jose at Emma Prush Park, my relatives. And Leonard Peltier still in prison, my relatives. On February the 6th, there was a Global Solidarity Day for Leonard Peltier. That was the day he was picked up 48 years ago, and he's still in prison. Call the White House, leave a message with President Joe Biden at area code 202-456-1111. All right, my relatives, let's go into that interview with Bobby Young of the Bobby Young Project, and stay tuned in to the video that we're going to see after that. That was at the Brava Theater in San Francisco, November 2013. Vintage stuff, Luta Calendaria, Daniel Rodriguez, Paul Stewart, Rich Stewart with Twice as Good, Dr. T and the Blues Criminals with Dr. Loco and the Bobby Young Project.
And my relatives, this being Black History Month here in the United States for February, and Bobby, shortcomings there. It's the shortest month of the year, But nonetheless, Bobby, as Native American and African, talk to us about your life's experience in the music industry in particular, and as an administrator at an educational institution, if you could talk about some of those courses there. But Bobby Young, please, if you would introduce yourself.
Hello, Bobby Young. I'm born in Berkeley, California, a long time ago, back when they did birth certificates in stone with chisels. And grew up in Oakland. My parents are both from the Midwest. My dad's family is Cherokee from the nation. I am not enrolled. I'll be quick to say that, just simply because of the fact that the family left that area. I work every day, 5 days a week at the Oakland Emiliano Zapata Street Academy. It was the first small high school in Oakland. A lot of people think we're a continuation school, but we're not. The students have to get the 230 credits to graduate, and we meet the requirements for the UC system. So if you've got a student who needs a small high school where they can get a lot of attention, send them to us.
And Bobby, how long have you been there at that? Because I've been invited to speak there, I think, back in the last century.
Yeah, it was. I think it's 28 years that I've been here.
Very good.
I'm the only one. I'm the only staff person left from when I started. I love the place. I love the kids. There are several times, usually a day, that they make me mad, and but I threaten to turn in my keys and walk out the door. But I can't leave the place. I can't leave it.
And Bobby, as an administrator, sometimes teaching classes there, You talk about history, Native American history, and I'm sure you reflect on your life and your family experiences. Can you share with us the relationship of Cherokee and African people? How far back does it go? I know that famous, well-known Harriet Tubman and the Underground Railroad helping slaves get freedom and liberation from the South to the North, and that was his. But please share with us some of that history.
It goes back further than that. Like when the Europeans were bringing slaves over here on the ships, a lot of the slaves would manage to escape. And when they would escape, they would run to the woods. And the first people they would encounter would be the people of this land, and they would be taken in and accepted. But then later on down the line, it got kind of sticky when the Europeans actually started settling and pushing people off their land. And the whole slavery thing got started. There were several nations that did adopt slavery, and the Cherokee was one of them. The Cherokee Nation actually fought on both sides during the Civil War. That caused some serious conflicts. But as far as my family, my great grandmother was born 1852 in Cherokee Nation. I've got, the U.S. Census records that show that, but I don't have her parents' names. I know her parents did not speak English, did not write English. She was adopted. Well, they use the term adopted. I'm still questionable about that. But when she was 8 years old, she was adopted by a family in Southwest Missouri. And how she got there by herself, nobody seems to know. I also have suspicions on that one. But she was found in the pump house for a spring that was there down in, it's just outside of Springfield, Missouri. And this family raised her. It was a white family that raised her. She doesn't show up on their census records until 1870. She started living with them in 1862, 1863. They called her Indian Ann. She was listed as a housekeeper. She raised 5 children, of her own. She married a guy who was a slave to this family that she took care of, that had her. And the two of them raised, like I said, the 5 children, one of them being my great grandfather. There's the big thing for me about her is the fact that she had enough, for lack of better words, she had enough balls that when they did the census in 1870 in Missouri, where they did not want Native people, if you were Native in Missouri in 1870, they would run you out of the state. They would take you back down to Indian territory. But on the 1870 census, at the age of 18 years old, she listed herself as Indian. And there's a chapter, and there's a book called Christian County, its first 100 years. And there's a chapter in that book about Christian County's only Indian. She's the only one on the census for that, for that census that's listed as Indian. And I know there had to be more Native people there than just her. But yeah, she was bold like that. There's the family itself, I guess that blood runs through the family because my dad was wild. My dad was a Tuskegee. And he wound up getting grounded for flying and doing stuff that they weren't supposed to do. Excuse me.
What was that, the famous African-American pilots?
Yep. And my dad was one.
Uh-huh.
And you know, he raised me, you know, to be proud of who I was, and to always treat everybody the way I wanted to be treated. Um, he was a very, very fair man, and he would give the shirt off his back to help anybody at any time. You know, he didn't care who you were. You know, he was going to help you. My mother, on the other side, she was, her grandfather was born a slave in Missouri. And he married, at the age of 37, he married a 17-year-old Swiss girl. Okay, they had to leave Missouri to get married because it was still in the 1800s. They went to Kansas, got married, and then moved back to this little town called Appleton City, Missouri, where they bought the biggest house in the white part of town and raised a big family. You know, his name was Joe Cox. He was, like I say, he was born a slave on a plantation down outside of Osceola, Missouri. And the slave master's wife and one of his daughters taught him how to read and write. So he became a teacher. It was, his teaching credential says colored teaching credential, you know, and he was able to teach up to the 3rd grade. And then I guess after that, the wild streak in him, because they were down in the area where the Youngers lived, Cole Younger's family. And so he started hanging out with the Younger brothers, and he went by the name of Boot and Shoe Cox. He wore a boot on one foot where he carried his pistol and a shoe on the other foot. And then he became a minister, you know, an evangelist. So my family background has been really...
And that group, if I may, that group of youngers, that was a rowdy clan of hot shooters, etc. All right, that has nothing. That wasn't like you're Bobby Young.
No
relation to the Youngers.
No relation. No, my young actually comes from the family that raised my great-great-grandmother. Their names were Young. And her and the slave, Alan Young, who she married, just took the name Young and kept it because apparently the family treated them okay. You know, I'm on a mission right now to get a marker put at the cemetery where all those old people were buried. But, you know, because right now it's a cemetery in the Springfield area, and the section of the cemetery where slaves were buried has no markers at all. So a guy contacted me about having a marker put up for Indian Ann. They want to put a big sign up at the front of the cemetery, you know, to mark the fact that she's there.
All right. Right on. And fast forward onto the west, to the West Coast.
Mom and Dad actually met out here. They got married. I'm the result of an argument. I'm the result of the makeup after an argument.
Love child.
Okay, there you go. But they lived with my dad's mother and stepdad, my grandparents. My grandmother was a musician. She played piano and organ, and she sat me down at piano when I was 3 years old. And that was the beginning of my musical education and love.
Yeah, she was the influencer, huh?
Big time. She bought me my first guitar. I was 9 years old. She bought me a guitar from Montgomery Ward's for Christmas.
If I can break in right there, Bobby Young, to our viewers and listeners, after this interview for the Sunday Eagle and Condor program, we will have a video with you performing as well, and your band, perhaps at one of the Aim West Red and Blues concerts. But please go on.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, that was it. You know, I got the guitar, and then I've been in debt ever since buying guitars. You know? My son plays now. He plays in my band. Matter of fact, he works with me here at the school. He's the head of security here at the school now.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, I mean, it not too many people get to, do what they love with their children and then also work with their children. That's a biggie for me.
And what about Jimi Hendrix? Did he influence you? If I could jump into that music industry a bit.
Big time, Tony. The thing that made me want a guitar in the first place was an Alka-Seltzer commercial. And the song they play on it is called No Matter What Shape Your Stomach's In. And so I was hounding after that. My grandmother finally got me the guitar. I saw the Beatles, and then we had a Hell's Angel that lived up the street from us. And he took me and some of the other kids on to the Hendrix Are You Experienced album. And that was it. I was done. I was through. I had to play guitar. I had to have the same kind of equipment he had. I had to dress like him. I was the wildest thing in high school. Everybody else was in slacks and stuff, and I was wearing velvet and satin, and my hair was this big. It was, that was me. But Hendrix, oh my God, I saw him twice.
He's known to have Native American heritage himself.
Yeah, and there's I don't know if you're aware, there's a forum online, and there are people on there who, deny that fact or say, no, he didn't. But from everything I've always heard, and, from people who I know who know the family, and matter of fact, I know his brother. You remember when we did the thing at, was it West Fest at Golden Gate Park when Leon was here? Jimmy's family is, I think it's Choctaw. But man, he changed the music industry, well, not industry, but the music world, big time. When you think about what we listen to now compared to what we had before, And
that, along with that, what we're talking about, the movie Rumble. You saw the movie Rumble?
Yes.
And the influence of African and Indian on the blues.
Yeah.
And that's kind of your forte with your musical group as well.
We're called a blues band. And I think we kind of went down that road just because it was kind of easier to get gigs. I'm a rocker from day one, and I'll play practically anything as long as especially if it's paying. And so, but that whole, people like Link Ray and Jimmy, you go back to, with guitar players, even go back to Charlie Christensen, who was big band era and one of the first people to put a pickup on a guitar so he could stand, they could actually hear him over the band, the horns. And these are the people that were my influences. They definitely, and then I can't leave out Redbone,
Oh, right on.
My God, those guys.
Redbone, they're from my hometown.
Really?
From Fresno.
I didn't know that.
They were in the West Side.
Yeah, those guys, man, that they were out there. People weren't ready. People were not ready for them. And, serious stuff.
Yeah, so that's the tune and the sound of music that you're onto when you guys are all grooving together.
Well, thank you, Tony. We just try. Our whole thing is just get up and have fun, and hopefully everybody that's listening and watching has fun.
And tell us, Bobby, about the Zapata Academy School. Can you tell us a little bit about that school and the enrollment and the student enrollments and how they're achieving?
Okay, The school was part of a program that was started back in the 70s by the National Urban League. And the Urban League ran these small schools around the country as dropout prevention programs. And they were supposed to last for 5 years, and after 5 years, they were just going to, be absolved into the local district. Well, in Oakland, there were 2. And before the 5 years was up, they combined the 2. And then when the 5 years was ending, the teachers, staff, families, local business people, local politicians all marched from Fruitvale and East 14th to 2nd Avenue to OUSD headquarters in protest. And Street Academy has been autonomous ever since then. We're part of Oakland Unified School District, but we're not run by Oakland Unified. We accept students from anywhere as long as they can get here. Since I've been here, we've had students coming in here from as far away as Stockton. She would get a ride in with her parents in the morning and catch the train home in the evening. We get students across the full spectrum academically. Students that have, a GPA of 0 point something, all the way to those that are, doing 4.0 work who just want more attention in a smaller space where they're not getting shuffled around and getting lost. We have, students have gone to all kind of universities that I've seen.
It's not a continuation type.
No, we're not a continuation. Yeah, definitely far from it. Continuation schools need, 190 credits to graduate. Here, they've got to have 230, and they have to meet all the state and federal guidelines. Mm-hmm. The way we do our enrollment is a little bit different, where the students have to come to an orientation with a parent and guardian, and then the students have an interview. And we actually will deny students during the interview process. That's when we determine whether or not a student is going to be accepted. And I'll say 90% of the students who get accepted wind up finishing here. We had a policy where we had a 0 fighting policy that we had to change recently, where if a student fought, as they were being brought to the office, I was calling home and telling the parents, come get your child, come get the transcript, and find somewhere else for them to go. We would just put them out because we didn't tolerate the fighting because it's too much of a distraction. Right now, our enrollment is it's actually low. We're down to like 61. We like to operate around 140. But all across the district, enrollment is low after COVID. A lot of kids the parents put kids in charter schools. They moved out of the area. So Oakland is kind of suffering when it comes to young people. I think my opinion is that when they allow the charter schools to come in, they allow too many, because now it's like there's almost a charter school on every block. And we get a lot of those kids because the schools aren't giving them what they need or what they want. I'm not going to name any of them, but that's what's happening. And then you have schools like the old American Indian Charter School, and that's been around for a long time. And it's nowhere near like what it used to be. It has, I would almost say no connection at all to what it used to be except for the name. Mm-hmm. It's changed.
And Bobby, along the educational field as an administrator is your main, but music, of course, is the other half of you, and your performances. Do you write your own music, and what inspires you?
Yeah, we write a lot of our own stuff. We don't play a lot of it, just because we hardly ever rehearse. We just play. But we record, like when we do recordings, a lot of that is original material. And what inspires us? Oh man, I don't know. Things just come to my head, and I'll jot it down real quick, and then I'll sit down with it later on and try to make a song out of it. The music part is easy. It's the lyrics that get me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember one of the songs that I heard you perform. Something about a dime, dropping a dime.
Oh, dollar to your dime.
A dollar to your dime. How did that come? How did that come to you? That's one of your originals.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is. And that was done. There was a woman who's a friend of my wife that used to be a writer for Motown years ago. And the two of us collaborated on that too. And basically it's the guy's betting this woman $1 to her dime and he's not going to be a fool anymore, and he's putting her out. And in the very end, I kind of make statements about, I don't want your dollar, I don't want your dime, I don't want your 50-cent pieces, and I definitely don't want your Susan B. Anthony's. So just put your stuff in a matchbox and get on out the door. And no, I'm not giving you bus fare.
That was an inspiration that came through for you to jot that down. No, that was a good one. It's a good one. I don't know. I don't know if you performed that in what the video that we're going to be selected for the Sunday performance.
I don't think I ever played it at any of the Red and Blues festivals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll try and get it on the radio though.
Okay.
We'll try and get it on KPFA. Okay.
And then we've got a new one that's in the works coming out. I don't know what the CD is going to be called yet, but the main song on there is a song called 2 Steps from the Blues, not to be confused with the old 2 Steps from the Blues. This is an original thing of ours. So that stuff's coming out. We've added horns even, so it's.
All right, Bob. So in closing, any words that you'd like to leave our viewers with and our listeners, please?
Just if you see we're playing somewhere, come see us, come support us, come speak to us, say hi. We don't bite most of the time.
Yeah. Is there a place regularly where you do have a steady gig?
I work with Alabama Mike every third Sunday at the Lakeside Lounge in Oakland. It's on East 18th.
You got something for Valentine's Day?
Valentine's Day, my band will be at Everett
all
Jones.
right.
Yeah.
Where?
Everett and Jones down on Broadway. Was that 2nd and Broadway in Oakland, Jacqueline Square.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one for people to know.
Yeah.
All right.
It starts at 5 or something like that.
All right, Bobby, and I just wanted to let our viewers and listeners know that yourself and your family, your son, have always been a great support to the movement and our rallies as well. We've had long friends, some that have passed on. Ricardo Tapia, if I may call his name, we are both friends with, and I remember you and I and him drumming down Market Street.
Okay.
Was that 1992?
Is that what it was? Man, it was. I know it was a long time ago, and we got there, didn't have drumsticks, and we took the sticks from the picket signs and wrapped it with duct tape.
There you go. Yeah, that's a good one. I want to leave it right there with that kind of inspiration, especially for the movement. We did it. We made some noise walking down markets. All right, Bobby Young and the Bobby Young Project. I want to thank you very much, for this interview, and perhaps we'll see you on Valentine's Day there in Oakland.
Okay, and thank you for doing this, Tony. I really appreciate it. Like I said, if parents have kids that need a good school, Oakland Emiliano Zapata Street Academy.
There you go. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Oh, and my relatives, Bobby Young, as I said, has been with us for many decades as an activist as well. He's a man of all trades here in the Bay Area. I wanted to take this time, especially as this being Black History Month, and and to invite him, particularly as a mixed blood Native American and African heritage that he is, my relatives. All right, so my relatives, don't forget to watch or to listen to our radio programs also that I host on KPFA 94.1 FM in Berkeley. And I sometimes rotate on the Bay Native Circle on Wednesdays from 7 to 8 p.m. And also I host a segment across Indian land on Friday nights on La Onda Bajita show from 8 to 10 with Miguel Gavilan Molina, my relative. So if you have any comments, suggestions you'd like to offer to the TV and radio program, please write to me at ltony1492 at gmail.com, or for KPFA Radio, T Gonzales at kpfa.org. That's it, my relatives. We'll be seeing you once again here on Eagle and Condor.
Luta calendaria, por favor. One more time, please. name is Jose Cuellar, aka Dr. Loco, and I'd like to welcome you here to the Bravo Theater, to the Red and Blues concert, this event that is sponsored and is organized by AIM West, the American Indian Movement West, in collaboration with the Bravo Theater. And I'd like to give a shout out to Stacy Power Cuellar, the executive director of the Bravo Theater, who has made this possible as well by contributing to it. And I'd like to play a little inspiration for you. In the spirit of Jim Pepper. Welcome to the bandstand, to the stage, Daniel Rodriguez.
So this song is dedicated to Andy Lopez and Renisha McBride. this first number, I know you're gonna have to pull out your smartphones to get your Google Translates out, but this next song is also dedicated to the people of the South. It's called Trago Mezcal de la Huerta. Muchas gracias. Thank you very much. We truly want to thank Tony Gonzales for inviting us out here.
Daniel Rodriguez, come on ahead. Welcome to the bandstand, the Bobby Young Project.
Sparrow Blue. Woke up this morning, happy State Sparrow Blue. Said when I got around the corner, baby, Uncle Johnny had to. You know my mama died and left me. Mama died and left me. I ain't good looking here, but you know I'm so good, sweet and kind. Golden country, baby, don't you wanna go? I said if you can't make it, baby, your sister says she wanna go. Baby. Latrosse Harris on drums, and I am so proud and so thrilled that for the first time, my son Nick joined us on guitar tonight. I'm Bobby Young. This is all my fault. I apologize in advance. since you put me down. Hanging on shaky ground. Ever since you put me down. hit you like a falling tree. My love strikes like lightning. We hit you like a falling tree. It's not a pain that will hurt you. It'll leave you with such a memory. My love strikes like lightning. Will shake your teeth up in your mouth. My love strikes like lightning. string. My love slides like lightning. Get all in your bloodstream. You know my name's starting me. Saying, Bobby, I know just what you mean. Thank you. Come on, brother theater. I know you got it. There you go. My baby used to stay out all night alone. She made me cry, you know she done her wrong. Had my no wide open, Lord, and that's no lie. Tables are turning now and her turning right. Because I used to love her, but it's all over now. Because I used to love her, but it's all over now. Check this out. She used to run around now with every guy in town. You know she was spending all the money, playing those high-class games. Left me outside. Well, boy, how I cried. But you know the tables have turned, and now it's her turn to cry. Because I used to love her, but it's all over now. I said, yeah. Because I used to love her, but it's all over now. If you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, baby, you just bring it to me. Bring your sweet love and bring it on home to me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Bobby, man. I'll give you jewelry and money too. That ain't all I'll do for you. Oh, bring it to me. Bring your sweet love and bring it on home to me. Yeah. Yeah. You know I cried when you left, but I only hurt myself. Oh, bring it to me. Bring your sweet love and bring it on home to me. Yeah. 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 Oh. You know I'll always be your slave till I'm dead and buried in my grave. Oh, bring it to me. Bring your sweet love and bring it on home to me. Yeah. Yeah. This is Bobby, yeah. sweet loving. And bring it on home to me.
Favorite groups, a little bit further north, known as Twice as Good. They're ready to rock.
What's all the noise? I'm in the back room with the girls and they're discussing the blues. But they don't sing. Oh yeah. Blues is my moment. The blues don't bother me. Don't bother me. When I was a little boy, just around 14, my papa got me a guitar. Best thing I ever seen. He said, I am a blues man. You're gonna take it out from me. Cause the blues is my companion. They don't bother me. They don't bother me. Woo! thing to show. There's nothing in this world I'm twice as good as something won't kill. horse is weak. It won't be long till you set his feet deep. Got a bad case of love. Got a bad case of love. Got a bad case of love. Yes, my heart is filled with misery. I got a bad case of love. I got a bad case of love. I got a bad case of love. Got a bad. You know what? I said, you know what? I didn't hear y'all singing. Now this isn't electric powwow, isn't it? We got to sing. We got to raise our voices up and shout to the spirit. Now come on, let it out. I'm gonna say, bad case of love. You say, bad case of love. Everybody. I got a bad case of love. Got a bad case of love. I got a bad case of love. Got a bad case of love. Got a bad case of love. Yes, my heart is filled with misery. You're right. Thank you so much. Oh, we thank you. I got a bad case of love because I love all of you. Thank you so much. We thank you. Come on.
a song called Salvador's Unidos. Salvador's Unidos. Excuse me, I'm gonna switch instruments right quick. Thank you.
We're going to invite to the bandstand, put your hands together for Dr. T and the Blues Criminals.
Or could you just kill me? Hard to make up your mind sometimes. My angels, my devils, so in my pride. Well, my angels, baby, my devil's darling, so in my pride. Thorn in my pride. Woo-hoo. Thorn in my pride. Well, hear me, baby. Does it make you wanna scream? Sometimes life is a shame. Are you longing inspiration? You spill your secrets on me. Baby, tell me with a whisper, baby, things that would never be. But do you hear me breathing? But does it make you wanna scream? But did you ever like a bad dream? You know sometimes life is obscene. Well, my angels, baby, my devils, we're thorn in my fire. Ooh, I said my angels, we're my devils, baby, we're thorn in my pride. Thorn in my pride. I said that love cover me. Oh, with a good dream. Why do you ever wanna let it shine? Do you ever wanna let it shine? Your love light, baby. Your love light, yeah. Thorn in my pride. Thorn in my pride, yeah. Thorn in my pride, yeah. Thank you. I want to bring to the stage my son. Let's hear This is his second time playing with us. This is Thunder Child. Give it up. California.
since I was kid. I was born on bad time. It knocked me down ever since I began to grow. Won't back, I wouldn't have no love at all. Let me hear you, Donnie. I'm sorry, darling, but that's all I crave. I believe a big old Indian woman, Lord, wanna carry that to my grave. I was born on the best side. I was born on the best side, y'all. If you won't come back, I'll be real bad luck. If you won't come back. She's so funky, it's criminal.